Back at it again. It's me, of course, and it's she, of course. Here to give y'all some commentary, some reaction to some of this stuff that's going on in the you must say the podcast world. You know, there's a lot of going on right now. You got Cameron.
There's a lot of podcasts out here.
There's a lot of podcasts up here. And we are, I guess, one of them.
We trying to be.
We trying to. We've been on a little hiatus. We haven't put no videos out in a while. And I'm trying to get the studio up to par, you know, get better content, all that stuff like that. So
He bougie.
just bear with us, man. We're trying to get it together. Thanks for all the support that we do have. So appreciate y'all. But no, you got Cameron going at, well, Melyssa Ford was going at Cam, I guess. I heard a little bit, not a lot. You know, I try not to listen to a lot of stuff to, you know what I'm saying, I can have my own input. She don't really listen to none of this stuff at all. So this would be her first time hearing probably anything. I heard a little bit of it, so we're gonna hop right into it. We're gonna give y'all our thoughts and opinions. And let's see what's up, man. And y'all let us know what y'all think. Let's get into it.
Let's talk about the 90s. Oh, we can talk about it? When we was gangbanging bitches. was we ever passionate with? Y'all remember one time, I'm glad my man let me talk about the past. We was in a whorehouse one time, me and Murder. Me and Murder's in this whorehouse. So we left the bitch, we took the bitch out the whorehouse. I had a crib on 144th, a little stash crib over there between 7th and Lennox. We brought this bitch over there. So Mace was kind of on the way up. He didn't have his deal, but he's popping like it's about to happen. And I'm his man, because, you know, we still Harlem. So the bitch pardon me, lady, we already talking bitch without, she's sucking his dick. So I gotta wait.
What happened was they was talking about a story that happened back in the 90s. And, you know, them running a train on a chick. And, you know, that's what happened back in the 90s. They was doing their thug dizzle. Max was mad that she didn't suck his dick like he sucked. No, Mace was mad. He's like, why you ain't suck my dick like you sucked his dick?
Okay.
But anyway, so that's what Cam and Mace was talking about for the most part. Cam was. And then you got Melyssa want to say what she want to say. So let's hear Melyssa.
Talking about the fact that that is not exactly the way that I remember that story happening.
I don't think that's right what you're doing. I don't think that's right.
Well, who's doing?
What you doing? I don't think that's right. Like, them niggas clearly went to a whorehouse and took somebody up out of there.
Says them. And
that's who told the story. But that's who told the story.
I get that.
So of course it says them. Who else
is there a distinct possibility that there may have been underage girls in that whorehouse?
Oh, come on.
Come on now.
That's crazy.
I don't know what you're doing.
That's crazy.
That's disgusting what you're doing.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
What are you doing?
Okay, I'm not gonna land that plane. Just saying.
That plane should have never even took
That's
off.
not a plane. That's not a boat. It's not even wings on that bitch. No pilot. No.
That was Melyssa giving her point of view on maybe it could have been underage girls this whorehouse. She has never been to a whorehouse, so she don't know. So my thoughts is that I'm not saying that she was saying that it was Mace and Cam that may have had an underage girl. Now, could there have been underage girls in this whorehouse? It's a possibility that it could have been underage girls in this whorehouse. So what she was saying, it's not like she was saying they had underage girls.
Right.
She was just saying that it a possibility could have been underage girls in there. It's a possibility.
It sounds a little risky. Could have been some minors in there.
It's a possibility that could have happened, that it could have been underage girls in there. But that's not to say that Cam and Mace had an underage girl.
Yeah.
So
I don't know why they got blast so fast.
I don't know. I mean, because I'm not. I don't. Because she didn't say they had the underage girls. She just said that is it a possibility that it could have been underage girls in the whorehouse.
That's
That is
just
a
a
possibility.
question.
That's a possibility, but not saying that they had an underage girl.
Right.
And it's not like you going in the whorehouse checking IDs any damn way.
No.
Ain't nobody checking no IDs to say like, yo, how old is you? You just think that if you're in a whorehouse, you would assume that they're of age. That's just what it is. So yeah, man. I mean, I don't think she was saying that they had an underage girl. I'm not thinking. I don't think she was assuming that they may have had an underage girl. She just said that could it have a could it have been underage girls in that whorehouse, and that could be a possibility. Not saying that they had one though.
Right.
So I mean, I guess
You see that wrong with a comment?
I just think that
Makes
I
everybody
guess
scared.
I guess they was maybe Joe and everybody else was thinking that she was what's the word I'm looking for assuming that they had an underage girl.
I don't know, but I can't stand no joke. But I get what you're saying. They didn't want her to
Like
put that type
don't put
of
that on them like they had
yeah,
an underage
yeah.
girl. So I get where they coming from on that part. Like
I
you know,
mean, but with everything going on, there's a possibility that it was some minors up there. So many scandals and lawsuits and all this other stuff. R. Kelly done ruined it for everybody.
yeah, I guess so. But I just I mean
What's wrong with her comment? It's not like she's saying
they had one.
they had it. She just
She didn't
saying
say Cam and what's the name allegedly had an
yeah.
underage girl. She didn't say that. She
That-
just said it could have been girls underage
Yeah.
in that particular whorehouse
And
or any
that-
other whorehouse.
and that's for everything. Strip club. I don't know what a whorehouse is, but okay. But strip
It's
clubs,
like
you
a
can have
brothel.
minors. Like a who?
A brothel where it's like just a whole bunch of girls in it's a whole bunch of girls in a house in different rooms where you can go.
Like rush hour?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay.
But no, that was well, I
That
guess
was a massage
massage parlor.
parlor.
Yeah, but it would be the same thing as a whorehouse, I guess, where they give you like happy endings and shit like that. So I guess so.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I didn't see anything too wrong with what she said because I guess everybody was looking like that she was assuming that they
So wait,
had
I
one.
got more whorehouse questions. So it's just people in the room, and then you just say, "I'm gonna go to room number 6."
It's a house, so you can. It's like almost like a party where it's probably music, lights, it's red and blue or whatever color in
Kind
there.
of ravish style.
Yeah, yeah, and probably got some Molly in there, probably something like that. It's a lot of sexual activities going on. That's why it's called a whorehouse or a brothel. So that's all.
Okay.
But yeah, so and then she apologized for it. You know what I'm saying? So
They probably made her apologize.
I mean, let's see her apology. Let's go to that one. Let's go.
I don't even want to say the phrase walk it back. I'll just say I apologize.
There we go.
I should never have made that insinuation.
Good shit, man.
They're absolutely
There you
right.
go.
And you're right. I do know they did offer grace.
They did.
Because
They
they could have
definitely
said
did.
something completely differently, and I appreciate that. So you're absolutely right. I shouldn't have made that insinuation at all. What my original statement was of that I felt like it was, in poor taste considering the environment that we're in right now. That's all I could have said and left it at that.
Correct.
So
Her apology. Her apology was cool. I think it was all right.
Okay. Just
And that's the word I was looking for, insinuating. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was insinuating that they had an underage girl. That's the word I was actually looking for.
Or she was basically trying to say that it's not a good idea to have conversations like that.
In today's time, even though that was in the 90s or whatever. So I get it. But Cam wasn't trying to hear that.
I wouldn't apologize. I think that they made her apologize. But I mean, because nothing she said was wrong to me. She just said that's kind of risky.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I don't think it was nothing wrong with what she said either, because she didn't say they had an underage girl.
Yeah.
She was just saying that, like I keep saying, that it was a possibility an underage girl could have been in this whorehouse.
And that's everywhere. Whorehouse, strip clubs, regular clubs.
Yeah, everything. Like,
Everywhere is a possibility that somebody didn't slip through the cracks and got in.
but I think what the men were thinking is like you were insinuating that they had an underage.
I think because she was outnumbered because she's the only girl podcast on that.
Well, she's the only
show.
woman on the podcast.
Yeah. And a potato. She's the only woman there. So I think if she'd had somebody else.
I don't think it would have made a difference because, like I said, I get where the guy was coming from. That she was insinuating that they had underage girls, but I think the way she worded it was, "Is it a possibility could it have been underage girls in the whorehouse?"
Absolutely.
That's a possibility, yes. So I don't think she said like, "Yo, they
They
had."
had it.
You know what I'm saying? But I think even if you say that, is it a possibility that underage girl was in the whorehouse? Is that you are insinuating now that they could have had? So I get both sides of it. I get both sides of the coin. And on top of that, in this day and age, if you even insinuate that about a dude with an underage girl, they're gonna be looking at him like, "Oh, we about to try to get you like we got R. Kelly and everybody else."
But you shouldn't have nothing to worry about if you didn't do anything. So how you gonna get me?
I mean, that's true, but still,
So
it don't make a difference though. That's just we don't know if I mean, well, we don't know personally what the other people did with younger girls or no younger. We don't know.
all
We
we
don't
know is
know.
they settled real quick.
Yeah, we don't know. No, even with Puffy, we don't know what happened with his situation. We don't know. So all it is a insinuation. Am I saying that right? I don't feel like I said
I
that.
feel like, but with that situation, it has to be a little bit of truth. Everything might not be true, but it has to be a little bit of truth because the girl filed a lawsuit and 24 to 48 hours later, you
Yeah,
had settled. So, I mean, in my mind, that's showing that you're guilty, regardless if you don't want to go through that whole process. But if you saying I did something I didn't do, oh, we gonna stretch this out.
but yeah. So Cam wasn't feeling the apology. He was pretty much saying that we gonna address this and let's see what Cam had to say.
On our shows, I was talking about how me and Mace in the 90s, which I was talking about, the actual year I was talking about was 1992. We was in a whorehouse. And we was laughing, having fun. And we saying, whatever, we was in a whorehouse. Mace, Mace don't always give me permission to talk about our old stories because, he's a man of God and he got other shit going on, but he remembers his past sometimes, so sometimes he let me talk. Anyway, I'm talking about this time we in the whorehouse and all that shit. Talking about we slid a bitch, all this shit. Cool, whatever. I see a clip where on Joe Budden's podcast where Melyssa Ford is talking about, oh, it might have been underage girls in there. First of all, I only like older bitches. Second of all, it was 1992. We was underage. That's A and B. We wasn't supposed to be in there. We wasn't 18. I just turned motherfucking 16. I ain't even defending myself on that nonsense. You're not even from this country. I don't know what the fuck was going on in the whorehouses in Canada or wherever you from or whatever pedophile shit they on, wherever you from. We not on that. I ain't even going into that. More of the story, she said it, knowing the times we in. Joe Buttons and them went in on whatever. They're like, yo, that's some serious allegations, this, that, and the third. But they didn't edit it out. So from two things I take from that, they either threw her under the bus or they said, fuck it, let's get the ratings or whatever they want to do. Either way it came out, it could have been edited out. It wasn't live like I'm doing live right now. So I ignored it because it was nonsense. So I ignored the shit. We said a little something on our show, but we don't get that. We don't give. We don't give this type of energy I'm doing on live. That type of business on our show, my nigga. Our shit is sports and our fun. So this energy don't go on our show. This Cam energy on my own personal time. So we said a little something. I ain't even say nothing. I said, fuck the bitch. The bitch don't know what she talking about, whatever. So yesterday, whatever day, she issues an apology. I'm like, nah, don't apologize. Because I was going to address it when I felt like addressing it. But the reason I addressed it yesterday is because it's like, yo, you say that foul shit, because that's some foul shit to say. Man felt like that shit, like, and the times we in for you to make them type of allegations, don't know what the fuck you talking about? You serious? Come on, my nigga. Come on, my nigga. Stop playing with niggas, man. Anyway, she tried to apologize, And I said to myself, nah, because if I address it in a month or whenever I felt like addressing it, people gonna be like, oh, Kim, she apologized, leave it alone. You can't just say shit like that and 3 days later, 2 days later, be like, oh, my bad, I wasn't thinking. You damn right you wasn't thinking. You wasn't thinking. Y'all shouldn't have said that. You know, that's some serious allegations. Why say that in the beginning? You're not even from here. You're not even from this country. I could have went straight to Ice-T, fucked you in the bathroom for $2,000 when you was fucking doing waitressing. I didn't even go there. You used to fuck in the bathroom. The Kit Kat Club, one of them old ass club bitch. Stop. You a video vixen.
So yeah, Cam wasn't really feeling that. He was like, yo, I ain't feeling that apology. He like, you shouldn't have said it in the first place.
Listen,
Now, all the other stuff he said,
it's extra.
I don't know if it was extra. Like we can't tell nobody how to respond to,
That's true.
you know.
He was taking more digs. He ain't had too many more facts to say about the
I
situation.
mean, but we don't know if that was the fact or not about the whole bathroom thing.
It's fine. Oh, I talked about the part about video vixen because
Right, when she
I
was
mean,
a video.
she was. That's
Yeah.
what she was. Just
Yeah.
like he was a trash ass rapper. That's who he was. Name 5 Cameron songs.
I mean, I'm not. So I'm not the person to ask that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not really into rap like that.
Back then,
Even back then, I
not
wasn't.
new songs, old songs.
I wasn't into like
All I
back
can tell you
then.
is let me know. If they tell you name 5 songs and you going to jail, I'm in prison.
I can't name 5 Cam songs because I wasn't a big
You want to
Cam
fix that
fan.
thing? I can't now.
I was
It's
more
one
like
list.
like Wayne,
Yeah, a
DMX, stuff
good
like that.
rapper.
I mean, Cam is not a bad rapper. You tripping? You just don't know what he be talking about.
Maybe.
You got what about Old Boy?
Oh, that's 2 songs.
Yeah, I don't really know a lot of Cam songs though.
Okay, well.
You know what I'm saying? That's just not to, you know what I'm saying, no disrespect to him, but I just, and even back then I wasn't really a rapper type of that's just not I wasn't a big music person back then either though.
Okay.
I ain't really get into music until I got into the military, to be honest with you. Like listening to like actually buying CDs and shit like that. I ain't buying no CDs. If I ain't hear it on the radio, I just didn't hear it. Yeah. I ain't straight up. But rather than that though, I mean, can't say how he expressed how you felt about it. You know what I mean? So I don't know where it's gonna go from here. Hopefully they, you know what I'm saying, figure that out. Joe, all them.
Did he seem like he was kind of mad at Joe Budden because they didn't cut that part out?
I mean, maybe a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they could have cut that.
Like rating wise, they was just trying to keep it because, as he said, he's the highest podcast besides First Take. Well, sports.
Oh yeah, sports wise, yeah. Like I think they know.
Was it First Take or was it the other one?
No, First Take is number 1, and then
I was thinking Undisputed.
I don't know because I know he's saying First Take is number 1, and then It Is What It Is number 2, and then whoever after that.
Okay.
I mean, we just want to give our thoughts and opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't think. See, I'm kind of on both sides of the coin with what she said and the whole insinuate that they could have been doing whatever. So I'm kind of 50-50 with it. I understand why he's mad at it, and I understand what she said, and I understand why Joe them said what they said. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think she was wrong, and I don't think she was right either. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of.
It was her opinion.
Yeah,
this
you know what I'm
is
saying?
why people sit down and talk and tell you their
Nah,
thoughts.
if she would have said like, "Yo, they had this," you know what I'm saying? That's something different. So
'Cause I'm sure with her being a video vixen, as he said, she done seen some stuff go down. She done seen some minors or whatnot. So she's just giving it, her perspective on it. Like the ability, you could have some minors in it because she pretty much probably lived that life.
I don't know, but yeah, that's just our thoughts, our opinions. I don't really give a fuck what nobody else think.
And so don't
Saying it is what it
don't
is.
tell me, tell your mama.
Yeah, so shout out to It Is What It Is. You know what I'm saying? Sports podcast thing they got going. I fuck that shit funny to me. Shout out to Joe them too, man. And they figure that shit out, man. They got money. They'll be all right.
Yeah.
So
Life goes on.
yeah.
If y'all can hear.
So as always,
Be real, be honest.
be 100. Peace.